All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Hello. Happy Sunday. Hey, Kaylin, Twixted, Cassie, Lauren, May. Hello, Oma. Hey, Cherie. Welcome. So happy to see you all. Happy weekend. I'm just going to give people a few minutes to join on in while I give Luna here some snuggles. I figured it'd be nice to start the stream off with some Luna before we get into setting up the rest of my weekly bullet journal spreads for the month of February. Let me turn off my phone notifications. No, Luna, you still have to hang out with us for a little bit longer. How is everybody doing on this fine weekend? I hope you're all having a lovely day. Let me know where in the world you're hanging out. I am here in Portland, Oregon. It is 12 o'clock noon. Okay, Luna, there you go. Hey, Beck. Hi, Stephanie. Hey, Guard Tunes. Hey, Karen. Welcome. Pitbull Mom Plans is able to catch a live stream. Welcome. To all of you joining on in, don't forget to change over from top chat to live chat at the top of the chat window. That is just going to guarantee that you're not missing out on any of the conversation today. Kaylin's in Florida. It's already feeling like summer. I am very jealous of you, Kaylin. I am really ready for the sun and warm weather. The winters here in the Pacific Northwest are really starting to take a toll on me. So I'm hoping sooner than later to move somewhere a little warmer because some Florida sunshine sounds so nice right now. We got Beck in Australia. Ruby said, didn't get a notification that you were live streaming. I'm sorry about that, Ruby. I just started, so you didn't miss a single thing. I've only been going for a couple minutes. Karen is from Peru. Oh my goodness, Amber said that me and Jess from Joshi Corinne are both live right now. You just need two screens open at the same time. But I absolutely love Jess. So if you are needing to switch back and forth or want to go to Jess's stream instead, I promise I will not be offended, Amber. All right, as my beverage today, I have some yerba mate, a little bit of caffeine to jazz up my Sunday. And I think Luna wants to be let out of the office. So one sec. Okay. So welcome, welcome. So excited to see all 26 of you here. Again, I hope everybody's having a lovely morning, afternoon, or evening, depending on where you are in the world. And don't forget to change from top chat to live chat at the top of the chat window so you're not missing out on any of the lovely conversation in the chat. So today I'm going to be setting up my next weekly spread for February 20th through the 26th. And then I'm also going to set up the following weekly, which is going to be for February 27th through March 5th. And the reason that I want to get that first week of March / end of February set up is because I am going to be going on a very exciting trip at the end of February, beginning of March. This has been in the works for a little bit, but I finally got everything finalized last week. So I can finally announce that I am going to be attending the Go Wild Planner Convention in Washington, D.C. from March 2nd through 5th, I believe, are the official convention dates. Now, for anyone who doesn't know what Go Wild is or about this convention, it is essentially just a giant planner party slash convention and event that happens every year. It is a really big deal in the planner community, not just for bullet journalists, but for planners of all mediums. It's something that I have been aware of for many years and never thought I would actually be able to go. But the folks at Go Wild were kind enough to actually invite me this year. So I was able to I'm able to go. It's very exciting. Again, I've been finalizing getting like my flights and hotels figured out, and it is official. I am going to be there. I'm going to be flying out on February 28th and coming back home on March 6th. And it is gonna be my first year attending the Go Wild planner convention. So, I still honestly can't even really process or believe that I'm gonna be there. It is so exciting. I'm gonna be having a table, um, to promote my shop, and I'm gonna have stickers there to sell. I'm gonna get to meet so many amazing people that are a part of this, like, incredible online planning community. I know that Jess from Joshi Corinne is gonna be there. I'm gonna get to meet Jess for the first time in person, a whole bunch of other people, and yeah, I'm just really excited to finally announce that I'm going to be there. It's coming up again in like 10 days I'm leaving. So um it was down to the wire, but now that I know I'm going, I want to get my bullet journal set up and ready to go, especially for the week of the convention. It's been really fun. If you guys don't follow Go their I think their Instagram is Wild for Planners. Um, but it's been really fun watching people prepare for the convention, setting up their bullet journal or their planners for it. So I want to get next week set up in my bullet journal. And then I also want to get the week set up for Go Wild. So before I get into that, I thought it would be fun to open up this little package that was sent to me with my entry badge and all of that because I'm gonna use some of the items in here. Um, Amy, in case anyone is just joining on in, um, Go Wild is a planner convention. Basically, I want to say it's like the biggest planner related event. I think it's been going for 5 or 6 years now. Um, but basically think about something like Comic-Con, VidCon, like all of these different big conventions that are for specific niches and communities. Go Wild is essentially the planner version of that. From my understanding, it's basically like an excuse for or it started off as a reason for people who became really good friends through the online planning community, um, to be able to meet up in person, and I think that's how it started and has since grown and grown to be this giant event. There's speakers and workshops and all sorts of stuff like that. So basically just a free-for-all event for all things planning. I have never been, so this is gonna be a whole discovery process for me of, like, figuring out what it's actually like. But from what I've seen, it looks like it's like a giant party for 4 days, essentially. So I'm very excited. I'm excited again to just, like, meet people in the community for the first time. Um, they are not paying for my travel and accommodation, Beck, but I did get an entry for it. So that's why I was just having to fine tune making sure I could afford to go with the hotel and the flights and everything, and we just got it all squared away last week. So let's open this up. Again, this is the little package that they sent everybody who is going. It has some goodies in here, and it also has um, my entry badge. So I am going to use some of these items in here to set up my weekly for this week. Yes, Jake is also going. Jake and I are going together. So anybody who's going will also get the chance to meet Jake. I'm very excited that we get to go together. Yeah, I'm just really grateful. So they they're like one part about the Go Wild convention is that you end up leaving with a lot of goodies and a lot of different supplies from everybody. But just to start, they got a custom pack of these zebra mild liners matching the color scheme of the convention. So I'm definitely going to use this for my weekly spread. We also have some washi tape here. And the washi tape is from Simply Gilded. And it looks like it is some beautiful Washington, D.C. sparkly washi tape. Beautiful. We have a zebra pen. It is in a different place every year, Beck. So I think the last one was I know there was one in Anaheim. I know that there was one in Texas. I want to say like Austin, maybe. And then this one is in Washington, D.C. So they are all in different places every year. That would be really incredible, Beck, if you would be able to go one of these next years. Um, I'm I'm gonna be planning on going every year after this. Since this is kind of kicking it off, I am now gonna plan to actually go every year and be a lot more prepared. Um, but yeah, so I hope that future years I get the chance to meet some of you guys at the Go Wild convention. We got this cute little pin. Says Go Wild, Washington, D.C., 2023. And then in here, we just got some other little bits and bobs. Their mascot is a llama. So we got a little llama sticker, a little Peace, Love, Wild sticker. These are both from Chrissy Ann Designs. We got this postcard, also from Simply Gilded. And then just some informational flyers and whatnot. If you guys are interested in checking out the convention and learning more about it, their website is wildforplanners.com. But yeah, so I am very, very excited to be going to this. It's a really incredible opportunity. I can't thank the Go Wild team enough for making it possible for me. And I'm excited to set up my bullet journal for the week that I'm going to be in Washington, D.C. Chelsea said, "Do you know when all Black Friday orders will ship out?" Yes, Chelsea, they are all going to be shipped out by the end of this month. I had the shipping times for all of those orders set to 3 months, and that was the perfect amount of time. I'm nearly all caught up on orders, and within the next 9 days, all open orders and all Black Friday orders will be shipped out. So, very exciting. If you are waiting for an order to ship, you'll receive a shipping notification before the end of February. I'm making sure to get everything shipped out before I leave for Washington, D.C. So, you will have a notification very, very soon. Okay, so the other exciting thing is as a part of being involved with the convention, I also had an opportunity to make something for the swag bags. So every person who attends the convention, I believe there's about 1,500 people attending. Everyone leaves with a giant goodie bag of free swag. And I actually ended up designing a special sticker sheet to give everybody in the swag bag. So I'm going to grab that sheet because I'm definitely going to use that as well for the weekly spread I'm going to set up. So give me 1 second. I'm gonna grab that sticker sheet. I can show you guys. Okay. Got him. Hey, Lacey, welcome in. So, my announcement was that I am going to be attending the Go Wild Planner Convention that's coming up in less than 2 weeks in Washington, D.C. I just did a little unboxing of this package that was sent to me with my entry pass and all of that, but very excited to be attending, and I'm going to be setting up my bullet journal to get ready for that week. Will the new stickers be a Go Wild exclusive? Yes, they will be. I'll show you what I've created now for the Go Wild swag bag. But what I do want to do is a little bit of a giveaway. I would love to do a giveaway during the stream to some of you guys. Um, to give away some of these sticker sheets that otherwise are something that only the attendees of the Go Wild convention will be receiving. Yes, and an internationally open giveaway, Lauren. So I think maybe I'll do that a little bit later. I think maybe I'll just do like maybe pick 5 or 10 of you to receive one of these sticker sheets, and I'll do it in a way where I, like, pick a random number and have you guys guess a number in the chat, but we'll do that a little bit later. But here is the sheet that I created. So this is a riff on my stained glass collection that I created a month or two ago. It's an unreleased collection that has only been sent to my patrons at patreon.com/planningwithkay. My patrons receive my new monthly collections before they get listed in my shop. So what I did is I created a riff on the stained glass collection using the Go Wild branded backgrounds. So this is the sticker sheet. This is going to be in the swag bags at Go Wild. And again, I think I'll do a little bit of a giveaway towards the end of this stream um, to pick some of you guys to receive this. So I'm going to use this today for my weekly spread. I really love how this ended up turning out. And I also created this blank printable here. This is posted on my Patreon. It's a public post. So I'll actually send the link to it here. So all of you guys can download this printable if you want. You don't need to join Patreon or anything. It's just a totally free public post. So let me send the link for that in case any of you guys would like to print this out to use in your bullet journal. There we go. Okay, so what the link I just sent is for this printable here. I use this for this week's spread. But I think with that, we are pretty much ready to flip the page and start setting up my next weekly, starting with tomorrow. So I'm trying to decide if I want to make both of these weeklies themed with all of these Go Wild supplies, or if I want to save all of these just for the Go Wild week. Oh my goodness, Beck. Is that how much flights are even, like, a ways out? Like, if you were to buy flights way in advance, are they still $4,000? Ugh, that is so expensive. Alright, Cherie has a suggestion for a Dutch door weekly. I love that. I love that idea. It's been a while since I've done a Dutch door weekly. Okay, so I'm gonna save the Go Wild stuff for the second weekly we're gonna set up today. And for this weekly, I think I'm gonna do something a little fun, which is maybe randomly choosing a theme. Cassie asked, "Are Luna and Sage with me today for the boops?" They neither of them are hanging out with me today, actually. I think it's because they just ate lunch, like, right when I started the stream, so they were a little bit occupied, but I did have Luna in here for the beginning of the stream, and I'll definitely grab them later on for a little cat break. Oh, Bobby, we didn't get a new kitty. When we moved in September, we moved into a house and we have a housemate. So our housemate has a cat named Sage. So we're a two kitty household, but um, it's not that we got a new kitty. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do here is I'm going to do a poll for you guys to choose my theme for this weekly. So I'm going to, let's see, I see Cherie has a suggestion for mermaids, so I'll put that in there. For some reason, I've been thinking about my Carnival Dreams themed collection. Hey, Nikki. Can't stay for the stream, but just wanted to pop in and say hi, catch you on the replay. Thanks so much, Nikki. Pleasure to see you. And hello, future Nikki on the replay. So let's see. I'm going to do a few different options. I'm gravitating towards like pinks and purples. So I'm going to do pink crystals as another option. Um, and let's do a fourth one. Let's see. Trying to think of a good one. What other pinkish themes do I have? Oh, maybe purple peony. Okay, let me grab these 4 collections so you guys can see them before I post the poll, and then I'll have you guys vote on what sticker theme I'm gonna use for this first weekly spread I'm gonna set up today. Just give me 1 second to run upstairs and grab the Mermaid, Carnival Dream, Pink Crystal, and Purple Peony collections. Okay. So the poll is up, so I'm gonna have you guys decide on my theme. And here are the options. Let me scoot this out of the way. We got Mermaid, Carnival Dream, the Pink Crystal collection, and the Purple Peony collection. All kind of similar color schemes. I'm definitely Carnival Dream again is one I've been really thinking about recently. I haven't used it very often or very recently. But I don't think we couldn't really go wrong with any of these here. I think they're all stellar options. I'll do a little flip through of each one. And all of these monthly kits and all of these sticker collections are available in my sticker shop if you guys are interested. So that is the mermaid. I wonder where the Go Wild convention conference will be next year, Riley said. I wonder too. I wonder if it'll be a West Coast one, since it sounds like last year it was in Florida. This year it's in DC. Be pretty cool if we could have a West Coast convention again. This must have taken ages to create, Rizai said. Yeah, I design a new sticker collection every single month, and I create the designs during my Patreon live streams. And I do put quite a few hours into each of these collections. I really like taking my time with the art, putting all of the lovely detail in there. Um, Trying to think if I could think of an estimate of how many hours I put into each sticker collection, and it's probably like 40 to 50 hours into each. Okay, so Carnival Dream is by far the winner. So I'm going to go ahead and end the poll. How much do the stickers cost? So I have 3-sheet monthly kits like this that are $5. So you get 3 sheets for just $5. And then I also have single sticker sheets like all of these. Um, some of these are monthly kits, some of these are single sheets, but my single sheets are $3.50 and my monthly kits are $5. And my shipping prices are pretty cheap as well. Domestic, I think, is $3.50 and international is $5. Ships as a standard letter. My shipping times right now say 2 to 3 months, but that's actually not accurate. I'm just waiting to change the shipping times until I've shipped out all of my open orders, but I will have all of my orders shipped by the time the end of the month comes, and after that, orders will ship within the same week. So don't mind the 2 to 3 month shipping times right now. Realistically, shipping times are probably more like at 2 or 3 weeks currently. Okay, Carnival Dream. So let's grab that. Put the rest of these away. And let's start to set something up here. So I think I'm going to save the Dutch Door Weekly for my Go Wild week since I know I'm going to have a lot to do that week. And let's start to think about my layout for this. So this is going to be for next week. Hey, Miss Gaia 2010. Just started following when I convinced my parents to give me an allowance. I will buy them. Oh, well, I love to hear that you like the stickers and want to purchase them. And thank you so much for starting to follow me. Oh, Riley, I really appreciate that positive feedback. All right, let's get into this. So, I am thinking of doing a layout. Let's see, where is my pencil? Here's one. So, I'm thinking that for this week, I want a big running task list. Since I'm going to be doing a lot of prepping. How will you get your sticker stock over there? Do you have anything for you to use to display your stickers other than a table? So I'm going to be flying with everything, Beck, and I'm planning on bringing the plastic bins that I use for my inventory. But honestly, I'm going to be kind of winging it when I get there. I don't think that anything else comes with the table for displaying. They do make like a sign and everything for you, but think the actual layout of the table is all up to me. So I'm just bringing what I have in terms of like how I store my inventory at home. But I'm hoping for next year to be a little bit more prepared. Maybe get some some different things to display my stickers. All right, so I'm going to do a header at the top first. Which one should we use? Yeah, I think they make a banner for you. So that's really nice, Beck. Hey, Amity, welcome in. Welcome to everybody else joining on in, by the way. Don't forget to switch over from top chat to live chat so you're not missing out on any of the conversation. Okay, Cherie thinks we should use the third one, and Risai thinks we should use the second one. So I will go with, since Cherie was first, I'll go with the one Cherie mentioned. So I'm going to put this up here like that. And then let's do a header going across. So these colors here in this Go Wild mild liner pack actually will really nicely match this theme as well. I'm going to do a little bit of a swatch back here just so I can see what these colors really look like. Because mild liners, I find, do not really match the tops very well. So it's always worth a swatch. All right, I think I want to use that purple. So I'm going to go ahead and I think I kind of want to do like maybe a scribble. Be kind of loose with it, and maybe with my pink as well. Oh, that's nice. I like that. It created a beautiful mixed color where it overlaps. Yes, Beck, I would love it if you send me a link to these cardboard bins you're mentioning because I don't really know. Like, again, this is my first time ever having a table display. Like, I've never done any markets, I've never done any in person selling. So, any tips like that would be amazing. I love the idea of them folding flat for traveling. So, definitely send those my way. All right, since I have all of you here, I'm going to do some polls for you guys to make some decisions for me. Gaia said, do I still make stuff for students? I haven't made anything new for students for a few years, but I do still have all of my student related stickers up in my shop. And I also still have all of my student videos on my channel. So I do want to do a future student release, but just has not happened since I've graduated from college. All right, I'm posting another poll for you guys to decide how I should do my header here. If I should do black brush pen lettering or if I should use my stamps, these big alphabet stamps. So let me know, brush pen or stamps. 18 votes in. We got about 45 people here. So I'll leave the poll up for a little while you guys decide. I love getting you guys to make the decisions for me with my bullet journal spreads. It's one reason I love doing these live streams where I'm creating bullet journal setups because then I can just get you guys to make all of the decisions for me. All right. Brush pen is winning by a big margin. So I'm going to end the poll. Take a sip of my yerba mate. And here is the brush pen I am going to use. I still have this stamp on my hand from I went out to see a show that a friend was putting on yesterday. and still have the stamp on me. Beck said, "Will you have a little payment cube to take card payments, or will you only accept cash?" So I do plan on having one of those, Beck, the little stripe readers. I own one, but I don't know where it is, so I might need to get a new one. But I'm also planning on taking Venmo, PayPal, Cash App, Zelle, and cash. So ideally, I would love for anybody with any payment method to be able to purchase from me at the convention. So that's my goal, anyways. Okay, should I just wing it? Let's see. So what is this? This is February 20th through 26th. All right, I'm just gonna wing it. It's always a little nerve-wracking. I think I'm gonna do like February big on top and then 20th through 26th down here. So let's see here. That works. What time is it where you are right now? It is 12:53 in the afternoon. I was thinking about that as well, Beck. I can take like manual payments through Shopify as well. How is the brightness of the video looking for you guys? I guess I can check on my phone. I'm always trying to decide if I need to adjust the brightness. Oh, that's looking good. Looking good. Okay, February. What did I say? 20th through 26th. I'm not sure if Shopify offers one of those, Beck, but I know that Square does. That's like the same one that I know that I have, that I just can't find. But I wouldn't be surprised if Shopify offers one as well. And no need to apologize, Beck. I love all the questions. Yes, Gaia, I am in America. I live in Oregon, which is the West Coast above California, in the city of Portland. Okay. Let's do. I think I'll actually use a different pen for this. Maybe this one. Thinking maybe I'll use this pink pen. See if I can fit this. I'm truly winging it. Yes, I think I nailed it. It's good practice to wing lettering. Just to play mom, sorry I'm late. I didn't get a notification. I'm glad you made it. No worries about being late. I've just gotten started on some weekly spread work, and the live stream will always be available to watch the replay in case you want to go back and watch anything that you missed out on. Let's see. Let's do something like this. This pen is from Stabilo. It is the Stabilo sensor in the size F. And it comes in a little pack like this. This has become my favorite fine liner recently. It's replaced the Tombow mono drawing pen that I've been using for years. And what's really awesome about these pens that I love in particular, I've shared this on my story. Um, but the tip is like has a spring. It's spring loaded. So I wonder if you guys will be able to see here. Let me actually get something a little bit harder. Um, so when you push on the tip, it can actually fully retract into the barrel. Can you guys see that? But it makes for a really nice writing pressure. I love it. Love, love, love this pen. All right, I'll use the same pink to do a little drop shadow on February. And I'm going to, I think, just do the drop shadow on my thicker strokes. Like that. Gaia is in Italy. Oh, what city do you live in, Gaia? I've been to Italy quite a few times. It's Monday morning for Beck. You need to be getting your kids up for school, but you're way too distracted. Just be like, you know what, kids? No school today. Do you ever do that? I've always thought that if I was a parent, I would absolutely just randomly let my kids play hooky every now and then. Not like too often, obviously, not enough to get in trouble, but every now and then, just be like, you know what? We're staying home today. Okay. We got our header in here. I think that I'll put a little bit of a decorative something or another up here. Maybe some cotton candy. Cute. Oh, I love that. I love that, Beck. That's so funny, Amber. Your daughter would have a fit. She loves school. Aw, that's really sweet. I love that. Makes me really happy when kids love school. So I know that there are a lot of kids who, for all sorts of different reasons, have a really tough time at school. I generally really liked school as well. I still always would have loved to have a day off, but in general, school was pretty good to me. You know, obviously, there were things here and there that were really tough, but um, I definitely count my blessings that I didn't have one of these, high school experiences that people look back on and are like, that was the worst time of my life because it's so tough to go through when you're a kid. Okay, amazing, Beck. Thank you for doing some of that research for me. All right. So, like I said, I want a running task list. So, I am going to, let's see, part of me wants to still add a little something here. I think it's that I want a little background behind my letters here. Maybe I'll actually bring the blue in. No, I'll just stick to my purple. Hey, Maya B, welcome. You're on winter break, so you're able to catch the stream today. Oh, amazing. I know it's always sad when, my live stream regulars start a new job or have a schedule change that makes you guys not able to attend the streams as much. So I am very happy to hear that you're able to join, Maya B. Okay, so this is going to be a running task list over here. So let's go ahead and put in a little header. I'm thinking one of these arrows up here. We'll use the brush pen again. I guess maybe I'll use these again for a little scribble. Same with the pink. All right, and let's have that say tasks. And do I want to put any bullets in there? I think I'm just going to leave it blank. And let's do a little something down at the bottom here. Maybe this little cart. I didn't grab my single sheet of decoration that matches this collection. I'm just going to use what is on this $5 monthly kit here. Hey, Erica, welcome. You've been sick for a week, but get to watch your live stream. So happy you're able to join, Erica. I am just getting over being sick as well. I've had some sort of cold type thing the last week, and I'm nearly recovered. I just have a little bit more gunk that needs to come out. I'm still a little bit sniffly, but for the most part, I'm almost healed. So I hope that you also are at the tail end, Erica. Let's see here. Doing some of these admit one tickets on either side of my little food cart down here. Like that. All right, and now I got to do my daily sections. So I'm going to have one for each day. And let's see how I want to do that. I broke my ruler the other day. I hulked it. And I always do that to my rulers. So I have very few complete rulers now, um, which is not very helpful for me. 18, 18, 19. Oh, 20, 18. Okay, 20 centimeters across. So I'm going to mark the halfway mark, which is right here. All right, let me maybe just put a line there. And for those of you who didn't catch the beginning of the stream, I'm going to be setting up 2 weeklies. This is for this coming week. And then I'm also going to set up my weekly for February 27th through March 5th, which is the week that I'm going to be traveling to Washington, D.C. for the annual Go Wild for Planners conference/convention, which is very exciting. All right. Let's see here. I have some fun options for my weekly headers, so I think I need to decide on that first. Aw, I love that Gaia and Rasai are both 12 in high school. It's amazing. I love when people are able to make these types of connections during the live streams. Hey, Carrie, welcome. So happy to see you joining on in. Okay, so let me do a little poll to decide which of these headers we're going to use for our weeklies. Which weekly headers should I use? So these ones, the tickets, the flags. Amber said, I love the age difference here. I'm 33. Erica is 21. This is one thing I love about like the bullet journal community in general, but especially like in my live streams. I live stream 7 times a month on my Patreon, and the age difference in my viewers and in my community is really incredible to see. I think that there are very few places on the internet where people of all ages can connect and relate to the same type of content. And I know for me, I have followers, similar like in this chat. I have followers who are 12 years old who are watching and chatting. And I have followers who are 60, 70, 80 years old watching. It's really special. I love it. I don't have the one thing that we don't have a lot of diversity on is gender. I know that the majority of my followers and viewers are identify as girls or women. I also know I have quite a few non-binary and trans followers. And I think cis men are my smallest gender demographic. Um, but yeah, I just love the variety of ages that join these streams. It's a really special place where we can all hang out despite the fact that we spans such a wide range of ages. I love it. I think it's really special, especially in a world that is often trying to pit different generations together, or pit generations against each other. I love that that doesn't happen here in our community. Oh, yes, Clogger Stud, cis gay man here. I'm 40 and awesome. Ah, I love to see you here, Clogger Stud. I absolutely love it. Um, and thank you so much for making yourself known in the chat, because I also forget that the people who are active in the chat are not always everybody who is watching. Um, so I really love to see that. Thank you so much for making yourself known. And I'm so happy that you're here and that you feel welcome. Um, just it warms my little heart. Okay. Just having a moment of gratitude for you guys. I I really love live streaming. I want to continue to do these public live streams more often as well because I love live streaming with my patrons, and whenever I do these public streams, it just reminds me so much of how I just love being able to connect with all sorts of different people through these. I love getting to talk and chat with you guys. Um, yeah, it's special. Okay, let me continue on with my poll before I just keep rambling about how much I frickin' love you guys. All right, we got the tickets, the flags, the food carts, and I can also use one of these two sets, which is, I don't know, what would you call those? Word only. Okay. So there we go. We got a poll up. Help me decide on which weekly headers I should use from my Carnival Dream monthly sticker kit, the food carts, the tickets, the flags, or one of these two sets of words only. All right. Voting is happening. We have about 45 people here, 13 votes in. So I'll give you guys some more time to vote. So far, the tickets are winning. Hey, Tracy. Thanks so much for popping in to say hello and let me know you're appreciative of the content. Really means the world to me. I'm so happy that you can be here. Hey, Zoe. Hi, you inspire me to bullet journal and have different themes. Oh, I'm so happy that I can help inspire your bullet journaling, Zoe. That's one of the biggest things I'm always trying to do. So that makes me really, really happy to hear. To everybody else who's joined in, by the way, if I am missing your chats or haven't said hi, just know I appreciate all of you so much for hanging out with me. I know there's a lot of different ways that you can spend your weekend and spend your Sunday/Monday. And the fact that you guys are here makes me really, really happy and really grateful. So thank you guys so much for being here. Okay, we have 21 votes in. It's about half, but tickets is winning by a majority. So I'm going to end the poll and we are going to use our tickets here. So let me split this up. I'm going to split each of these little columns into 4. So 15 and a half. Okay, so I'm going to make each one 4.5 spaces tall with 1 space in between. No, 3.5 spaces tall with 1 space in between. I think that that is going to line up perfectly. Let's see. 3.5 with 1 space in between. Yes. Where is my shop? My shop is planningwithkay.com. Everything is linked in the description below. But I can also send the link for you in the chat right here. And again, the shipping times and the shipping updates on my website are a little bit out of date. I am going to be completely caught up and have all of my open orders shipped by the end of this month. But I'm waiting to update the site and everything until I've finished shipping all of those. So just keep that in mind when you're looking at the shipping updates. Everything will be shipping out a lot sooner than it says. I'm just at the end of catching up on things. So there's the link to my shop, Gaia, if you want to check it out. There are hundreds and hundreds of listings there, lots of stuff to look at. And I, again, create a new monthly themed collection like this every single month for the last like 5 years. So I have lots of different themes. Risai said, "What if your marker bleeds through the page?" I love using notebooks that do not bleed. Obviously, it's not like I couldn't use Sharpie on this and not have it bleed, but these notebooks have pretty thick paper. So all of the supplies I use work without bleeding. Even watercolor. You can see here, this is watercolor on this side. It doesn't bleed through. And all of the supplies I use, I know don't bleed through this paper. Cassie said, "Is it possible to get an express shipping option?" I don't offer an express shipping option standard, Cassie, but if you do decide to place an order, you can send me a message through the contact form on my website asking for express shipping. And am I can like let you know how much it would cost for your order. And then if you want to do that, I can send a separate little invoice. Um, but I don't have any express option that you can choose on the site. But I do try to accommodate special requests through messages when it comes to faster shipping. This notebook is from Sassy Pigeon HQ, who is in the chat right now. Let me send you guys Beck's um, Etsy shop. Beck is one of my patrons, one of my followers, and she also has an Etsy shop where she sells journals and stickers. She is based in Australia. Here is Beck's Etsy shop where this lovely notebook is from. Highly recommend Beck's shop if you're wanting to get a notebook. Since she's based in Australia, I know that the shipping can be a little bit hit or miss just depending on where you live. Gaia, I know you're in Italy, so you'll probably have to deal with international shipping prices no matter where you order from. But just as another option, here is Archer and Olive's website. This is my other favorite shop for notebooks. Archer and Olive is a staple, a beacon amongst the bullet journal community. So, very popular notebooks if you guys are wanting to check those out. But highly recommend checking out Beck's shop first, seeing if anything there works for you. Can't recommend Beck's notebooks enough. Oh, Erica got a new llama. His name is Diamante, which means diamond in Italian. His birthday is in April. Aw, it's adorable, Erica. I love your llamas. Yeah, while I'm at it, if you guys are not following Beck on Instagram, please go give her a follow. Not only because her content is wonderful, she uses my stickers a lot. She posts all of her lovely bullet journal spreads. She live streams, she creates videos and other content. Um, but also, Beck is trying to get to 1,000 followers so that she can post links in her story. And she is only 65 followers away. So if any of you guys are not following Beck, please do. I know it would help her out a lot. And I promise you won't regret it. Beck has some great content on her Instagram. So there is Beck's Instagram in the chat for you guys to go ahead and follow her. All right, let's start sticking in these weekly headers. We decided to go with the tickets. So let's go ahead and do that. So I'm going to stick a ticket on the left side of each of these daily sections, and I'm going to kind of tilt them a little bit. Like that. Thursday. Let's see. Did I do my spacing correctly here? No, this one needs to get pushed down. All right, like that. And now same thing over here. When you stick your stickers, how are they so perfectly straight? How do you get everything so neat? A big piece is practice. You know, I have been bullet journaling since 2016 and using stickers in my bullet journal since 2017. So I have lots of practice. I'm also going to change these to actually be straight. The other thing is, you know, I'm using the dot grids, the dot grid in my journal. So I'm not sure how familiar you are with bullet journaling, Rizai, but this notebook has dots in straight lines. So I am using the dots as my guide to line things up. So for example, when I'm sticking in a sticker, I will first line it up with the dots that I need to follow. And then once it's lined up with the dots, I will stick it in. So same thing with this one here. I am lining it up with this line. So I'll line it up with those dots first and then press it down. So the dot grid makes achieving neat, even layouts a lot easier. But again, practice is the biggest piece of advice I can offer for anything really, like anything bullet journaling related, planner related, art related. Whenever I get questions, kind of asking, like, how do you do that? How do you do that line so straight? Or how do you make it so neat? It's a lot of practice. Just got to be consistent with things and it gets easier, becomes more second nature. Um, as a little like comparison, I can actually show you my very first bullet journal, which is over here. So I have all of my bullet journals still. I make sure to keep them, and I'm not even sure what number bullet journal I'm on. I want to say maybe like number 17 or something like that. Um, but here is my first bullet journal, just as a little bit of reference of how it started. You know, compared to like this is my current journal that I'm working in. Can give you a little bit of a flip through here. just to kind of get a sense of what this looks like. And here is my first bullet journal. I love my first bullet journal. It looks a lot different than what I do now, but I just really love every all of my bullet journals and seeing the progression and the journey. But here is a look at my very first one. And you can kind of see that things are not quite as neat, not quite as like perfectly lined up. Um, but that's because I had just started. You can see how much my lettering has improved. And all of this lettering is really just me looking at people's Instagram accounts and other bullet journal content and trying to mimic what they're doing. Um, and just lots of intentional practice is what got me to where I am today with it. Basically, bullet journaling consistently for the last 6 years. But I love seeing the progress. Looking back at my old bullet journals is never something that feels like cringy, or I never am judgy of my past bullet journals. I just love it. I love to see the progress and appreciate the things that I've improved on. And I also get a lot of ideas looking at my past bullet journals. So this is from my junior year of college is when I started bullet journaling. So I was using it for mostly keeping track of school stuff, but again, here is where I started and compared to, what my bullet journal looks like now. My bullet journal style changed a lot too when I started making my own stickers. Um, But even in this first one, I started to have fun. I started to learn how to watercolor and was working on my lettering. So I would paste things in like this that I had painted. Um, I remember I got some supplies from Daiso that were really cheap. Um, post some photos in. This is a very old photo of Jake and I, probably from the first few months that we were together. Some student stuff, class info. I believe that this is my very first, um, for my very first student video on YouTube, which I think is still one of my most watched videos. I would do a lot of lettering practice in this journal. You can really see the practice that again kind of developed into what I'm able to do today. Um, I love these simple dailies here, some more lettering and watercolor. Yeah, I really love looking through this journal. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing to see yourself progress and see your style change throughout the years. If you are somebody who journals or uses sketchbooks or anything like that, don't throw those things away. Even if you don't like them, keep them because I promise you're going to love looking back. Oh, nice, Bobby. Your stickers went digital in your shop. Amazing. Oh, Beck said, would you do a live or two from your phone while at the convention? Yes, Beck. I would love to do some live streams at the convention on Instagram and TikTok. I feel like would both be really easy ways to do that. So if you guys aren't following me on TikTok, definitely give me a follow over there. I might do maybe like an Instagram and a TikTok live stream. But yeah, so just a little look through my very first bullet journal. You can see as I start to flip through it that things start to get a little bit neater. I started my bullet journal in December and here we're at February. So this is after a couple months of consistently practicing my lettering, This is a hashtag rock your handwriting challenge that really helped me to practice my lettering. Pasting in my watercolor stuff, almost using watercolor as stickers. But I always love flipping through this first journal. It's always a really fun look back at time. It's like a little time capsule from a really important time in my life, my last year of college. Um, but yeah, really love it. You can see my original Instagram follower tracker. Just a really special little journal that I love to look back on. Have I thought about my March theme? I haven't decided 100% what my March theme is going to be, but I do have some ideas. Um, I'm going to be releasing some new collections in my shop later this month as soon as I finish shipping out my Black Friday orders. And I think I might use one of those for March. I have this leafy succulent theme I created a couple months ago that I feel like would be a perfect green theme for March. So that is one idea I have, but I have not completely decided. The Lazy 88. You've missed about like, I've been streaming for, like, an hour and 20 minutes, but as far as what I've created, this is all I've created so far. It's been a lot of chatting and talking, but the live stream replay will be available to watch afterwards if you want to go back and watch anything that you missed. Okay. So we got that. I'm gonna do my dates underneath, and I think I'll probably use these markers again and maybe do some scribbles. Let's do that. And I'm probably going to do a little quote down here, something like that. Let's see. It's funny how these mild liners that I got from the Go Wild bag match this carnival theme so well. Must be why I was thinking about it. All right, we got some squiggles in there. I'm going to put my dates on there now. Luffy is very interested in my voice. I love that. All right, so we got the 20th. Let's see. Beautiful. Let's do some dots for some task lists. And what do I want to use for my dots here? See you later, Rizai. Thanks so much for joining on in, and I'll see you on the replay. See, I'm trying to think if I want to do any lines separating each day. I don't think so, but I do think I'll do some bullets. And I think I'll use this pink pen I used up here to bring that back into the rest. So let's just create our bullets here. It looks like we're doing 7 per day. Like that. Hey, Kelly, welcome. I have not done, oh, actually, I did do some designing of my new collection after our last stream, Kelly. Um, this month, like I have mentioned, I design a new sticker collection every single month, and I do that with my patrons over on patreon.com/planningwithkay. And this month, our new theme is a rainforest themed collection focusing on rainforest animals. So far, I've designed some frogs, some macaws, and toucans. And I worked on the toucan and macaw header a little bit more on my own, but have not done any designing during this stream here. Oh, yeah, here, let me send your shop in the chat here so people can check it out, Bobby. Stick It Creations. Let's see here. There we go. And is it just your Etsy, Bobby, or do you have, if I recall, you have your own website, right? I'm looking for the link here. But maybe it's just the Etsy. Correct me if I'm wrong before I send the link, Bobby. Okay, you don't have a Shopify anymore. Okay, here is Bobby's Etsy shop. Good night, Gaia. Thanks so much for joining on in. All right, there we go. Let's do a little quote down here. And carnival quote. Life is a ticket to the greatest show on earth. I like that. All right, so I'm going to do that little quote down here. And what do I want to do for that? Trying to think. I'm like, I could just do another scribble, but I also kind of like the idea of maybe keeping it a little bit more clean. I'll do a little sketch for it. Of collaboration and supporting each other over competing with other shops. What's the phrase? I think it's like, collaboration over competition. Um, oh, let me turn this off here. But yeah, if any of my followers ever, if you ever start a shop, if you ever start selling or creating anything, never hesitate to send it to me. I, again, just really love promoting anything that you guys create. The only reason that I have the business I do and create the things I create is because of the inspiration I got from watching other people do it. And the fact that other people decide to do it, kind of looking at my shop is, I mean, again, just really warms my heart. I feel like it's one of the most amazing pieces of putting your journey out there online is the fact that it can touch and inspire other people. So it's never a second thought with me. I love sharing. I love supporting you guys. And yeah, if you ever start a shop or start anything, feel free to send it to me and I will always hype you up when I can. Hey, Holly, welcome in. And definitely share your shop with me, Cloggerstud, when you end up starting your own shop. I would love to see it. Life is a ticket. Okay, let's start with that. Oh, I missed a word in here. Let's see, maybe I'll use this pink pen here. Just winging it. To the greatest. All right. There we go. So I'm going to go ahead and fill this in with what I already know is coming up next week. Oh, Bobby, yes. That Luna vinyl you made me is upstairs on my other laptop. Um, but maybe after I finish this spread, I can grab it. Hey, Reed. Oh, you are so sweet. My wife is too scared to ask, so I had to log on and ask, "Are your rings rose gold?" My rings here, I don't think so. I think they're honestly, I'm like a terrible person to ask because I am just not very knowledgeable about jewelry and things like that. But no, I believe these are just what like sterling silver, maybe. Um, Whatever your standard like wedding engagement ring would be. But I don't believe that they're rose gold. At least they don't look rose gold. But yeah, here's a little look at the metal. Make it a little bit easier to tell. But that is so sweet of you to ask. Is your wife Annie? I recognize the last name, De Bruin, and I'm trying to think. I'm like, I think that's Annie De Bruin. Lauren, you ordered your wedding ring today. Wow, congratulations. That was really sweet of you to pop in and ask Reed. Okay, so what do we have going on? Let's start with my live streams. I have a live stream on Tuesday. I love when people watch my streams with their partners. It is another thing that really warms my heart. Same when people watch with their kids. Oh, I love that. It's so sweet. All right, 21st, I have a $5 plus stream at 1 p.m. Oh, isn't no, daylight savings is in March. Um, but yeah, if you guys are interested in joining any of these streams, they are Patreon live streams. I have one on the 23rd as well, which is a $10 stream at 11 a.m. And the dollar amount just has to do with what Patreon level has access. Next weekend, I'm also gonna be doing another public live stream, and it's gonna be my March Plan With Me live stream. So all of you guys will have access to that. It's gonna be just like this stream today, a public one on my YouTube channel. So if you want to put this in your calendar, next Saturday at 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time be my March Plan With Me live at 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Am I doing any more weeklies today? Yes, I am, Holly. I am still going to be setting up one more weekly, and it's going to be for February 27th through March 5th. And it's going to be the week that I'm at the Go Wild Planner Convention. So I'm going to use some of these fun supplies I have that are themed for that. Oh, awesome, Cassie. I'll definitely check out your drawing on Instagram. And yes, Holly, I do still have your drawing and I have it in my memory box. Oh, that is so cute, Cassie. Oh man, this is a drawing Cassie made of her and her animals. That is so cute. I love the style. You have a really unique, fun art style, Cassie. I absolutely love that. I also see some people tagging me and some stuff. It's Pacific Standard Time, Holly, PST. Okay, got my 3 live streams in. What else do I have happening next week? I have therapy on Wednesday. On Friday, I have a little coast trip planned, just a little day trip. All right, and then tasks. I have lots of stuff to get done. So let's see. Ship all orders. Shipping out my January Patreon rewards, which was a retro arcade theme. Annie said, how long am I streaming today? I don't have quite as set of a time today. I'm going to be setting up one more weekly spread. So I imagine we'll probably end up going for about 3 hours total, maybe another hour, hour 20, something like that. Okay, ship January Patreon, which again is the vintage arcade theme. Which coast? Just the Oregon coast, like a hour and a half drive from us. I need to pack for Go Wild. Still have a few things I need to create for that. And let's see, for tomorrow, I I need to batch make some content. All right, and then specifically for tomorrow, I need to print all open orders. I have somebody coming to cut stickers. We have somebody that we hire kind of for random hours here and there. We haven't had them come in to do any sticker cutting for about a year, but I actually have them coming in for the first time again tomorrow to help us cut through all of the stickers for all of the open orders we're going to be shipping next week. Um, think I don't think we set any hours with them yet, so I'll leave that open ended. Of course, Holly, I don't mind at all. Feel free to draw me and Luna. And I also need to answer my emails tomorrow. Do I have any photos of Luna on Instagram? Yes, there's a picture of Luna and me on my Instagram. If you want to use that, Holly, you just got to scroll back a little bit. Um, it is almost there. I need to post a photo of myself again. I try to post a photo of myself every now and then just so I'm present somewhere on my Instagram. Um, this is the post I'm thinking, Holly, if you wanted a picture of me and Luna. There's one right there. It's from December 2020. There's a few different ones, but I love these photos. Luna looks so sweet. Okay, this weekly is all set and ready to go. So this is what I'm going to use to keep my next coming week nice and organized, have my daily tasks, a big running task list to make sure I'm getting everything done that I need to before going on my trip. So let's flip the page and now start setting up my weekly for Go Wild. What breed is Luna? I don't know exactly, just a black cat. Carrie said no sound. Let me know if anybody else is having any sound issues. It might just be you though, Carrie. It doesn't seem like anyone else is having that issue. But yeah, Luna is I don't really know what breed she is, but she is like kind of medium hair. She's not long hair, but medium. She is a large black cat for sure. She's not one of the small scrawny ones. She is like a sizable chonky cat. And she has a little white chest and a white belly. Okay, so for this, let's do a Dutch door. So I'm thinking a horizontal Dutch door would be fun. I haven't done one of those for a while. So I'm just going to get straight into cutting something out. And I'm not even really going to overthink what we're going to do with it. Let's see, I need my scissors. Scissors. All right. I also just saw that I have this on my desk. This is the collection I was thinking of using for March. This will be up in my shop later this month. But this is the Leaves and Succulents collection. So I feel like this would be such a nice March theme. March, I feel like, is always so good for green, leafy collections. Um, and these are some of the other newer collections. Two of the other ones that I'll be listing in my shop later this month as well. This was December's collection. And then this vintage science one as well will be going up. These have all already shipped out to my patrons, but these are just some of the newer collections that I've designed the last few months that haven't yet made an appearance in my shop. See you later, Beck. Have a good time bringing your kiddos to school. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and chop off this much. And when cutting off this side, I am just keeping the bits that's attached to the threads so that it's not affecting the other side. If you've cut Dutch doors before, you might know what I'm talking about. Like that. This edge turned out a little rough. A little. If I had my X-Acto knife, that's really what I would use here. Let's see here. See if I can clean this up a little bit. Really not making it any better, just making it rougher, if anything. But by the time the spread is done, we won't even notice. I really just need my X-Acto knife. Instead, I'm just kind of mangling it. How does Luna do in the heat? My cats lay on ice packs. You know, it's never really been an issue. It doesn't get like we don't have too much bad heat here in Oregon, except for just a little bit over the summer. But we've always lived in apartments that have AC. So it's never really been an issue. And this is actually the first place we've lived in since moving to Portland that does not have central AC. It does have heat. So the winter has been totally fine. But in general, I think Luna likes when it gets warmer because, again, it's never really something that's too bad. Okay. Super rough, gross edge there. I'm tempted to go searching around for my X-Acto knife, but it's okay. It's okay, Kayla. I just got to tell myself that. I say that as I'm still kind of glancing around for my X-Acto knife. Okay. Just leave it. Just leave it. Okay. So now we can use all this fun stuff. I definitely want to use this washi tape. So I really don't have a plan here, but I'm just going to start sticking some things in. I don't really need this spread so much for any intense planning. I think I more want to use it for like memory keeping for this trip, um, and keeping notes as well. So because of that, I'm not going to stress too much about really figuring out the function of the spread right away. And I'm just going to have some fun making it using some of these new supplies. And for those of you that missed the beginning of the stream, I'm going to be going to this really fun, big planner convention in Washington, D.C. in the first week of March. So that is what I'm setting up for here. Okay, so I did that washi tape at the top of this little Dutch door flap. Like that. Nice and sparkly. Very gorgeous. And I'm also going to be using this sticker sheet. This is a sticker sheet I designed specifically for the convention to go in the swag bags that everybody who attends will receive. But I would love to do a little bit of a giveaway with you guys right now. So for everybody who's here, um, I am going to do a little fun thing. So, in advance, if you end up winning this giveaway right now, what I'll have you do is send me an Instagram message with your mailing address, and your full name. And I'm going to pick 5 people to win this sticker sheet here, and I'll send it to you. You can be domestic or USA or international folks. But I'm going to do a quick little giveaway right now. So, what I'm going to do is I am going to pick a random number between 1 and 1,000. Is that what I want to do? Let's do between 1 and 100. Um, and the 5 people who get closest to that number will be the winners. So I'm going to think of my number and I'm going to write it back here. All right. I have my number written down. One guess. Everyone can only guess once. It's a number between 1 and 100. Okay? A number between 1 and 100. So toss in your guesses. We're going to make this just an easy, casual giveaway. Do one number between 1 and 100. Go and type it in the chat. Only do one number. And the 5 of you who are closest will win that sheet. I'm already seeing people getting pretty close. Nobody has actually guessed the number, but some of you are pretty close to it. And this will be the sheet that I will send you. So once I choose the winners, all I'll have you guys do is send me an Instagram message with your name and address. I'm going to double check that it matches the people in the chat. So please don't try to sneakily get me to send you something if you didn't win. But the Lozy 88, I have chosen a number between 1 and 100. And the 5 people who get closest to that number, I'm going to send them this sticker sheet for free. This is an exclusive sticker sheet that you won't be able to receive anywhere else. So kind of a fun little giveaway. But okay, I'm gonna give you guys like another minute or two. If any of you haven't gotten your guesses in, all you got to do is type in a number between 1 and 100. And in a second, I'll mark it closed and I'm already going to write down the people that I can tell have gotten close to the number. That's right, Holly. No takebacks. If you typed in your number, it's set. No takebacks. And make sure if you're guessing, you don't leave because I'm going to announce the winners in just a sec. I'm just writing down the people I can see that have gotten really close. And we'll have 5 winners. All right, looks like most people have gotten their vote in. So I'm finding the 5 closest right now. All right, let's see who else. Make sure that, let's see, this is 6 away. This is 4 away. This is 5 away. Yes, 5 people are going to win. I think I figured out who the 5 people are, but let me see. Let me go through all these options here. I might have like an extra winner because some of you guys got really close. So I might have maybe 6 or 7 winners. All right, I've almost gotten it down. I really want to make sure I don't forget anyone who got close. Okay. I think I've got my winners. Correct me if I'm wrong. If anybody has a number in here that is also just as close that I didn't catch. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of you got within 6 of the number. So, drum roll, please. Here we go. The number was 19, by the way. Here's to prove it. There's the number 19. So here are our 6 winners. Guillermo guessed 21, which is 2 away. Lizzie Starr guessed 17, which is 2 away. Reed DeBruin guessed 13, which is 6 away. Cherie guessed 23, which is 4 away. Yvonne guessed 14, which is 5 away. And Sonia guessed 23, which is also 4 away. I think that I did a good job looking through everyone's guesses and hopefully didn't miss anyone. Dana, you were so close at 12, which is 7 away. But I think that that's everyone. So there we go. If you are one of these 6 winners here, go ahead and send me an Instagram DM. My Instagram is PlanningWithKay. Send me a DM with your username, like if this is one of you, send me a message being like, I won the giveaway. My YouTube username was this. and give me your full name and your full mailing address. All right. So Guillermo, Lizzie Starr, Reed DeBruin, Cherie, Yvonne, and Sonia. All 6 of you, shoot me an Instagram DM and I will get your sticker sheet sent out to you. Thank you guys so much for participating in that giveaway. I think I'll try to do giveaways like this during all of my public live streams. So I'll do another one next Saturday when I do my March Plan With Me live stream, and I'll do a giveaway giving away whatever kit I use for that setup. So if you guys didn't win this giveaway, please don't worry. I always have different giveaway options that become available. Um, so we'll do another sticker giveaway during Saturday's March Plan With Me live stream. And I also am going to be doing a giveaway on my Instagram very soon. So lots of fun stuff. But thank you guys so much for participating. That was very fun. And I will keep this little note here of these 6 winners, and I'll keep checking my Instagram DMs to get all of your guys's information. Okay, so now let us get back to creating my spread here. So I'm going to use this banner sticker right there on top of that. Now we need a header at the top here. So what do I want to do for that? I think it would be awesome to stick in this llama sticker from Chrissy Ann Designs. Maybe I'll have him up here. Like that. He's a little bit reflective, so just reflecting my light a little bit. I guess I'll have my header maybe coming out from our llama friend here. All right, so let's see. Or actually, you know what? Maybe I should put my llama down here instead. This is not my sticker. This actually came in my Go Wild box that I received. So this is from Chrissy Ann Designs. See you later, Holly. Thanks so much for joining on in. It's a pleasure as always to see you. And you as well, Cassie. Thank you so much for joining on in. Okay. Let's see. I'm having a hard time deciding exactly where I want to put my llama. Maybe actually instead I'll have him on the inside flap of my Dutch door. Right there. Okay, so let's do a header. I think that maybe this I'll have as my schedule. I do have this little info sheet here. And this has a little schedule in here. Boom, right here. So I think that if I cut this out, actually, I think that I can fit it in here. So maybe I'll just do that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take a picture of this whole thing so that I still have all of this information even as I start cutting this up. But I like the idea of using, of actually cutting this out and pasting it in. Oh, as I say that though, I remember I don't have any more of my adhesive tape rollers. So let me see if I have double-sided tape before I decide to do this. All right, I found some. I don't think there's a lot left, but I think that it should be enough to tape in this schedule. You know, florals are always an easy thing to do for sticker designs, Holly. Let's see, is this going to fit here? Not quite. But I can kind of customize it a little bit to fit. Like having that there and then basically pushing these three things up here. All right, that works. Let's see if I have enough tape for this. I can move the quote up a tad. You're so right, Holly. That'll be perfect. And I'm even thinking that maybe I should actually have this say like schedule or something. And then I can move this up here. Well, yeah, I'll move these up here. Like this. All right, and now we'll put the schedule in here. I'm going to try to use as little tape as possible, just because, again, I might run out of it before I finish. This piece in particular has so much cat hair on it. That's what happens when tape is sitting around in a cat-filled house. So just doing the corners first, and then if I have enough tape, I can add some more. Oh, and I think someone earlier had asked if I've done any painting recently, and I actually have. I did some really fun watercolor the other day with Jake and our housemate. We all did a watercolor, like abstract watercolor piece that we plan on collaging together. But after this, I would love to show you guys because after creating it, I actually really wanted to make a sticker collection out of what I had created because I love how it turned out. So remind me after this to show you guys that. Okay, so there is that. A glue stick would totally work, but I do not have any glue sticks. I'm just running low on adhesive products in general. And it looks like I just have barely enough of this tape to paste this in. So that is perfect. My favorite adhesive is the tape rollers. So that's what I really wish I had, but I used all those up a month or two ago and have not yet gotten around to purchasing another. When I run out of my supplies, I'm always really bad about repurchasing them. It takes me forever because I never think about it until I'm needing it. So a lot of the times it's like my patrons will end up sending me stuff. They're like, "Here's that tape roller you've been talking about." Okay, here we go. A little manual adjustment there worked out perfectly. I'm going to actually just cut this edge back a little bit. Beck is back. Beck is back. Beck is back. Beck is back. Yay, Nikki, you're back and you made it. I'm so glad we're still streaming and you got ice cream. Best day ever. All right, so there is that printed schedule in there. I want to do a little schedule sticker over here. So I don't think I'll be able to write on top of this. So I will want to go ahead and like lay something in to write on top of. So I think what I'm going to do is just use, let's see, I'm basically just going to go through and try to find something that I can stick in on top of that I can write on. Oh, you know what? This is perfect. This is a weekly schedule sticker from my weekly schedule timetable sticker sheet. And that is going to work so perfectly right here. Awesome. Weekly schedule. Wow. So perfect. I didn't even realize I had that in here. So that was awesome. I might save these to actually use here. Do I have a preference on what shop website to use to sell stickers? If so, do you have any advice for both? The only things I've used are Etsy and Shopify, Holly. Etsy is nice for getting started. It's a little bit easier, like a little bit more plug and play, requires less custom setup. but Etsy does take a big chunk of what you make. So I personally use Shopify, which is just a website shop builder. And I really like Shopify, but I think Etsy is a little easier for getting started if you're not planning on making too much from it. Start with Etsy and then plan to move away from Etsy once you get going. See you later, the Lozzie. Thanks so much for joining on in. I hope your migraine doesn't get too bad, and maybe I'll see you on the replay. All right, let's do a header over here. So I'm probably just going to have it kind of mimic this. So I'll just use my brush pen and let's use these mild liners to make a little bit of a background. So I'm just going to go like this. And this is going to be February 27th through March, what did I say? March 5th. And I'm trying to kind of mimic this font over here. Nailed it. There we go. Okay. And another thing I'm going to do too is I'm going to go to the Instagram account for the Wild for Planners, which is right here, because they have been sharing all these stories people have been tagging, which is really nice because people are showing like the spreads that they're making to prep. So I want to look at that. Just to get some ideas. But let me see here. I guess let me look in their tagged photos. See what people are doing here. Wild week to do. Okay. Flight info, budget. Jess's spreads too will be good. Let's see, where did Jess's spreads go? Way back here. Okay, perfect. I can look at Joshy Corinne's. Checklist, travel details, itinerary, schedule, packing list, table mate gifts, budget and savings, table mates. Okay, so table mates seems like a big thing at this convention, which is like the people you end up being seated with. And people get gifts for their table mates and all sorts of stuff like that. So I think that I would definitely want a place for jotting down the people I meet and getting their information and whatnot. So that's going to be a piece of this. I think that having a big space mostly just kind of almost like empty for memories Hello, Jess. You're here. Did you just see that I was looking at your spreads, or was that just coincidence, you popping in at that exact moment? But Jess, I have officially announced that I'm going to go wild. So I was talking about earlier that we're going to get a chance to meet. Very excited. All right. So let's see. I'm really just trying to think about the different things I want on this spread. Um, Let me think here. So I'm gonna have a task list, definitely, because I'm gonna have stuff to do when I'm there, but also things that I'm gonna need to do at the start of this week on the 27th to get prepped and ready. So I'm gonna split this page in half. I'm also gonna peel up my llama again because now I actually have decided that I want the llama to be over here like that. My stomach is growling. It wants some lunch. All right, let's do a split down the center here. All right, again, gonna use these stickers from this sheet. This is going to be tasks. And then I think that I'll probably have this column maybe being memories for each day, but we'll see because I still have this whole page here. Good night, Holly. Thanks so much for joining on in. I'm so happy this stream could help you out today, and I'll see you next time. Okay, so here I'm going to do to-do list. And then here, I think I will have memories. I like that idea. Just basically for jotting down what happens each day. I'm going to start it on Wednesday and take it through Sunday. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So each day is going to get a spot that is 3 centimeters or 6 spaces tall. And once again, I'm just going to use these little weekly headers here starting on Wednesday. Wednesday, Thursday. Jess, you must be so excited. I feel like for you especially, because it's not just like the convention, but it's a huge trip that you're doing all the way from uh, New Zealand. So just a big deal for you in general. Pumped, anxious. That makes so much sense. I'm really excited that you're going to be there. And do you have details for your meetup yet, Jess? I believe I saw that you're having it on Sunday. But I'd love to know the details of that because I definitely want to be there. And are you going alone, Jess, or are you bringing a partner, your partner with you. Sunday, 1 PM. All right, you're bringing Vogel. Amazing. I'm bringing Jake as well. Um, Sunday at 1 PM. Amazing. We're leaving Monday, so we will definitely be there. Partner team. I know I was trying to think about with Jake. I was like, I wonder how many people are going to be going with their husbands and boyfriends versus how many people are going just as like a girls' trip. Cause it'd be funny if there's just like a group of the husbands hanging out. All right, to-do list. This is going to be memories. Like that. All right, that looks good. All right, and then I want a spot for people I meet slash my table mates for jotting down information. Um, so maybe I'll have that on the other side of this Dutch door. And then what would I end up putting here? The announcement, Nikki, is that I'm going to be attending the Go Wild Planner Convention at the beginning of March. I'm leaving in a short 9 days to Washington, D.C. And for those of you that aren't aware, the Go Wild Planner Convention is basically a huge planner related conference and event, essentially a giant party for all planner lovers, not just bullet journaling, but like all sorts of planner mediums. And it's a pretty big deal. Like it's a huge event. I would think kind of similar to like other conventions like Comic-Con, VidCon. It's not as huge as Comic-Con, obviously, but it seems to be a similar vibe. It's inside of a hotel space. It's like a huge, I mean, I've never been, so it's going to be really interesting to go for the first time and see what it's all about. But um, they were kind enough to invite me, and I'm gonna have a table there and all of that. So it's gonna be really exciting. Okay, that looks good. Let me do some bullets for my to-do list here. Just gonna do some black dots. Kind of a similar color scheme between these two. All right. I like the idea of maybe leaving this page blank because since this is my first time going, I'm not like entirely sure what's going to happen. So I like the idea of leaving this page blank. I know that I'm going to get a lot of swag while I'm there, like lots of stickers and washi and supplies from people. So I like the idea of maybe even making this like a sticker wall or like a little place for me to put in all of these little items that I'm going to be getting. So yeah, I think I'm just going to leave this page blank so I can have some freedom to do with it as I please when the time comes. I will stick in this little peace, love, and wild sticker here. And then I'm going to have the back of this be for my, basically information for people I meet. I'm maybe not going to have it say table mates because I'm just going to have it be for people in general. But yeah, let's do that. So let me see. I haven't ended up using any of my stained glass decorative stickers here, but I'm not too worried about feeling like I need to force those in. I can always save those for another page. Yeah, that's a good idea, Jess, because I really feel like I don't know what to expect. I've seen videos of Go Wild, but it's very much shrouded in mystery for me. Even as someone who's like going to have a table there, I still am not really sure how it's going to go or like what it's like. So it feels good to leave some room for adjustment when I get there. Go Wild friends. I love that. Okay, so let's do a little header for that. I guess I'll have it match this one here. Oh, fun, Kelly. I love that. Oh, Jess said I called mine the nice to meet you page. All right, Jess, I'm stealing that. I like that. Nailed it. I love when I nail the spacing on the first go. All right, and I'm just going to leave that kind of open for whatever type of contact information I get. But yeah, I would love to keep a little list of everybody that I meet because I'm sure I'm going to be overwhelmed by all of the connections and contacts that I'm making. So this will be a nice place to consolidate those. And maybe I'll actually put one of these down here alongside this peace, love, and wild sticker. Which one do you guys think I should use? 1, 2, or 3? Let me know which of these 3 you prefer. 1, 2, or 3. All right, Jess picks 3. Beck also picks 3. Do I have little business cards to hand out? Yes, I do. And I can show you, Kelly. I have them upstairs. All right. 3. Team 3 for the win. Interesting. Let's do it. Oh, that looks so nice alongside that. All right. I mean, I think that with that, that pretty much wraps up this Go Wild weekly spread. Trying to think if there's anything else I want to add in here, but I don't think so. Maybe just I have like a little extra, some little bits here and there that I can add in some decoration if I want. Let me see if I have anything that, oh, actually, I do. This Birds and the Bees kit has the same hibiscus flower. So I'll stick one of those in over here. And then maybe this smaller pink flower over here. Okay, maybe I'll do both of these. Do I have any Planning with K shirts to wear to represent? I don't, but that would be a great idea for next year to have some Planning with K merch. Okay, I do not like these little flowers here. I think I just want one there. Let's see. Anything else? Anything else? Nope. I think that looks. Yeah, I do have those. I have a couple sweaters like that. It's the Little Things one, Beck, but they're kind of old at this point. So, as much as I love them, I don't think it's something that I'll wear to the convention. I do have an idea of some of my outfits. Like, I want to wear like some of my really fun, colorful, kind of out there outfits. Because I see that people really dress up for it. So, I am planning on, trying to jazz up my attire a little bit while I'm there. I have this like specific shirt that I'm thinking would go really well, but definitely not anything that's like officially Planning with K branded, unfortunately. But that's such a good idea for next year to maybe get like a small batch order of Planning with K Go Wild shirts that I could even sell while I'm there. Okay, I'm trying to think if there's anything else I want to add to this, but I feel like that is looking pretty good with the exception of my really torn up Dutch door edge here. Um, I think that is it. I'm trying to think maybe I want to put in the dates underneath here, but I do have the dates here, so it shouldn't be too confusing. I'll check if I have any date stickers that would work here. Oh, actually, I have this sheet from Stick with Kate that matches the colors here quite nicely. So maybe I'll use those. Let's do maybe like one. Oops. Two. Three. Four. Yeah, I'm really excited to meet people at this event. Again, it's interesting when so much of your, business and hobby and work is so much online. So it's going to be just really incredible to be in a room of, 1,500 people that are really into the same thing that I am. I think it's going to be really quite special. So I'm really excited to meet people. I think it's one of the things I'm most excited for. All right. I've had these number stickers for a few years now, and every now and then I end up busting them out. Um, but they fit this theme here perfectly. Let's see. I also have these hearts from Grandez's journal that would, I think, fit in here pretty nicely. can stick a couple of these in here. Perfect. Those really fit so nicely in here. Okay. I think I am done now. So now I can just go ahead and write in anything that I know is coming up. Um, you know what I'll actually probably do as well? And, I might as well set this up really quickly right now because I know that these next couple weeks are going to be crazy. I do think that maybe I want a daily log for the 27th. Do I want that? Do I need that? No, you know what? I'm not going to set that up right now. If I need it later, I can set it up later. Um, but I think that I am done. So we set up 2 weeklies today. This is my next week. I used my Carnival Dream sticker collection. Um, and for next week, getting prepped on shipping all of my open orders out, getting ready for my convention trip. And I loved using this theme again. And then I got my Go Wild weekly here that's a little bit of a different format to account for the week, a spot for jotting down information of people that I meet, some open space to use as needed once I get there, a spot for jotting down memories for each day, and a little running to do list for the week. And that has me all ready to go in my bullet journal for the rest of this month into the beginning of March. So, once again, I have my March Plan With Me live stream coming up next Saturday on the 25th at 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. It's going to be another public YouTube live stream just like this one. I'm going to do another little giveaway during that live stream, like I did today. And it's going to be a good planning time. So, I hope to see you guys there on Saturday. See you later, Jess. Thanks so much for joining on in. Best of luck with getting your homework done, and I will see you soon. Yeah, all right. So I think that is it, guys. Again, this carnival collection is available in my shop if you are interested in using it yourself. The stickers I used on this sheet or on this spread are exclusive for Go Wild. So, with the exception of the 6 people that won the giveaway earlier, these will not be available anywhere. But maybe I'll do another giveaway at some point with this sheet here. Um, but yeah, that is going to be it for today, guys. Thank you so much for joining me and spending your Sunday/Monday with me. These live streams are the best. I love getting to hang out with you guys, chat with you guys. I'm always just smiling ear to ear when I'm doing these streams with you guys because it's just one of my favorite activities, one of my favorite ways to connect and spend time with y'all. And I'm so happy that you could all join me today. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your weekend or a wonderful start to your week. I will see you guys during the live stream next weekend. And if you are a patron of mine, then I will see you during Tuesday and Thursday stream. Let's see. Bobby really wants me to show you guys the Luna vinyl that I have upstairs. So I'll grab that real quick. I'll bring Luna in here as well. We can snuggle with Luna a little bit before I leave. So give me a second. I'm going to run and grab my laptop and grab Luna, and then I'll say my final goodbyes. Be right back. All right, here she is. And here is here is my laptop. This black vinyl is the one that Bobby made for me of Luna. And here is Luna in person to say goodbye. She is really sleepy and really purry. What do you think, Luna? She's sleeping. Are you sleeping? Let me see if you guys can hear her purrs. Oh my God, Luna, that was too loud for them. Sorry about that. Luna bonked the microphone. Little kitty purrs. Are you a little kitty? Do you want me to put you down so you can go back to sleep? Oh, and thank you, Cherie. That's right. I wanted to show you guys the watercolor I did the other day. Where you going? Where you going? You know what? I'm not really sure where it is and I don't want to go looking for it. So let me just show you a picture I took of it for now. I really want to make a sticker collection out of this. Oh my goodness, Luna's jumping on the chair behind me. Or you know what? Let me see if I can find it really quick. Hang on. Okay, I found it. So here is the rather large abstract watercolor piece that I created last week or earlier this week. And I really would love to turn this piece into a whole sticker collection, like an abstract watercolor collection. Just any piece of this I could cut out and make into headers. And I love how this turned out. I would love to create more pieces like this. It was so fun and free. Like I was just splattering things on the page, layers and layers and layers of color. And I love how it turned out. So once I finished it, I was like, Should take a picture of this to turn into a sticker collection. I might even do that for March's Patreon, like the new sticker collection. Luna, are you trying to get out? Are you trying to open the door? But yeah, I was thinking that this might be fun for next month's collection. Every so often, I typically do a watercolor sticker collection using real watercolor. And I feel like this would be a really fun one that's very different from my past watercolor collections. It's a lot more abstract and has a lot more going on. But oh my god, Nikki, this was so therapeutic. It essentially was as a household doing some art therapy together. Um, and yeah, I just love how this turned out. It has lots of gold paint in it as well. Um, really, really fun. I love painting. I paint quite a bit in my free time, um, just for fun. And this was one of those. And yeah, I think that I probably will end up turning this into a sticker collection at some point, especially if I get enough interest for it. As usual, I'll do a theme poll for the sticker collection next month. So I won't just make the decision myself, but can already just imagine digitizing this and cutting out rectangles from it. And like each piece of it would be so fun and interesting. So I would love to turn this into a sticker collection, but this is the most recent painting I've done, which was really, really fun. Highly recommend if you guys ever want to paint and create art in a like more carefree way. Try doing something like this with just layers and layers of color and shapes and squiggles and um, really no rhyme or reason to it, but I really love how it ended up turning out. Okay, guys. So, with that, that is it for the stream today. Thank you guys so much for joining. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your week, and I'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.